Good morning and welcome to episode 6 of Elevate Your VQ. As you can see, my name is Brian Monahan and I'm with Prestige AV and Creative Services. And I'm wearing a name tag. That's the tip for today. In the VQ, the virtual, I mentioned yesterday, we have 5 senses. So video and audio only take care of 2 of them. But we can actually address touch and some other senses in the virtual with name tags. A couple things about this name tag. One is you'll see that this is from 2015. This is the MACE conference, the Potomac chapter of MPI International, Meeting Professionals International. And this was the second conference, MACE conference I attended. It's hosted in the Washington, D.C. area. And this one was at the Omni Shoreham Hotel. And what MACE stands for is Mid-Atlantic Conference and Expo, and it's for our chapter in the region. But what's really cool about this is, one, is I stole some words from this. I must have got into my recesses when I came up with Elevate Your VQ and went all the way back to Elevate Your Game. Another thing about this, you can see the banners below. I was an alumni. I was a sponsor. It was an easy way for me to be identified while I was at the networking event. So a couple things you'll notice about this name tag. I actually modified it and moved the tag out onto the front side so it would have less glare. So if you are producing some name tags for the virtual, you may want to modify them. The other thing is you may not need to actually send them out. You could create a template that they can print off and, so that they can make their own. So you don't even actually have to send it to them. Most people have printers at home. Here's another one. This is 2016. And I'm an MPI member, I'm a sponsor, and I'm a speaker. I spoke at that conference on the topic of AV budgets, and that talk was called AV Budgets Are Not for Dummies. And the idea was that most meeting planners stuck their head in a bag, pulled it over their head and said, technology, I'm scared of it. I don't know about AV budgets. Brian, can you help me? Well, we're in the same boat now with VQ. Do not put the bag over your head. Take it off, flip it over, add some tools, add some skills, add some VQ to it. Here's another name tag. Let's see, what year is this one here? Making Your Mark. I don't know what year this was. I cannot see that. Let's see, 2020. I like 2020. They had no theme in 2020. It's just the MACE conference. So why are these name tags important in the virtual? First off, what kind of keepsakes do you have that are going to carry you into the future? You're going to create loyalty, tradition, branding. I've saved these. I'll have to be honest, this was not my idea. My colleagues at work, I started going into their offices and I saw that they were saving all their name badges for events, and I started saving mine. And it's actually a really fun way to just reminisce. It allows me connection. I want to get my next badge. So Melissa Benowitz, if you're listening today, make sure we have badges. For some reason, should MACE have a virtual component to it. Looking forward to MACE in 2021. It's always been something I look forward to. So name tags create tradition. They create touch. I can feel this. It creates connection. It creates a group experience. So many ways to get benefits out of name tags. So looking forward to digging into this a little deeper this week. I do want to share one of my favorite name tags. I happened to be doing a conference in the Beverly Hills Hilton back in, that was 2009. And our event followed the Golden Globes. So I had to be on site early. I have my building passes because nobody could check into the hotel unless you were screened. And it was one of the most amazing memories of my life. I love having these badges. I met Brian Tracy, Dustin Hoffman, Alec Baldwin, just met all kinds of great stars. Not that It's about meeting famous people. But hey, it was an amazing event, and so those are some of the fun parts of the meeting and event industry. And I just love that I have these badges as a memory of that night. Would have never guessed I was going to meet all those people. I thought we were going to be secluded and not allowed to participate, and they allowed us to hang out in the lobby. The best place to meet people is actually outside in the smoking area. So interesting tip, if you're ever at an event with a bunch of stars, go to the smoking section and you'll meet a lot of really cool people. I'm not a big fan of smoking, but it's nice to meet some needy people. So that's your tip for the day. Bringing the analog into the digital, elevate your VQ, virtual quotient for meeting and event planners. My name is Brian Monahan. Have a wonderful day.